Is Reviewbrah a troll? Is Reviewbrah an act? Is it satire? Is it serious? These are some questions you might be asking yourself after you watch some of Reviewbrah's videos. Now, if you don't know who Reviewbrah is, he is a guy who reviews all kind of different mostly fast food. He wears suits from the '80s. He's kind of got a little of like a Mr. Rogers or like a vampire vibe. It's just like just not the type of guy you'd see on a day-to-day basis. So he's got his own thing going on. So we're gonna be digging deep in this video about, is Reviewbrah real? Is the report of the week a character? Is this a real person? Is Reviewbrah self-aware? Is Reviewbrah serious? Like, what is this? What is going on with this channel? So I think I've got it figured out. So let's hop right in. So the first thing I want to talk about is that this YouTuber, this personality, never breaks character. So surely, if this was an act, surely he'd break character, right? Like, there'd have to be some slip up here or there. And people have made these videos like this time that Reviewbrah or the report of the week broke character, but he really didn't. He's just like doing some odd things. So the videos are kind of clickbaity. So I haven't seen any evidence of him ever breaking character. So, spoiler alert, I think he is a legit human being, and I think he is self-aware. I think Reviewbrah is not a troll. I think he's just a unique guy. Let's talk about something else. This just seems like a guy who just doesn't care about what's popular right now. He's kind of got his own thing going on. He's made like long-form videos about like how he prefers suits from the 80s and 90s. Like double-breasted and just kind of like baggier style, shoulder pads, the kind of stuff maybe your dad or your grandpa would wear back in the day. Maybe it's like hanging up still in his closet. Like, that's what he likes, and he doesn't care that it's not popular. He really doesn't care at all about what the current trend is. So it's almost like a hipster, right? Like, it's kind of like a hipster. He doesn't care that his hairstyle is a little bit not modern or whatever. He doesn't care that his clothing is not considered fashionable. And isn't that what we see out of hipsters? They go after the old-fashioned stuff, kind of the weird, just random technology from like 40 years ago. They get really, that's what the hipsters do. Like, they're more prone to using like a turntable with a record on it, or even like some kind of random like 8-track. That's the kind of thing you'd see a hipster do. So maybe he's like a modern day hipster, and of course a true hipster would never admit to being a hipster. So not the kind of thing he would talk about, but I think maybe he's just like a modern day hipster. And so when we see somebody so genuine and so just kind of like really doesn't care about what anybody else thinks, it comes out as so odd, but it also helps him stand out. It helps him gain attention on YouTube, not just from people talking about it. Well, I guess, the people talking about it helps. And I think I heard about this guy from maybe H3 or somebody like that talking about him initially. But it helps you, it helps you stand out. It's just one of those things. It's like, oh, well, this guy's different because he always wears suits, and those suits are very much old-fashioned looking. So like, oh, that's the guy who wears the suits, right? Yeah. I remember that one thing I got about that guy. He looks a little different, and he not in a bad way. It's just like the way he like dresses and styles his hair and that kind of thing kind of makes him look a little different, and that helps him stand out. And then, his reviews are actually good, so that helps people. Come back to the channel, watch all his new videos, subscribe. That helps people connect to him. So his content is actually good. So it's not just like the fact that he's a little different, why he's having success. It's like, okay, his content is actually good. And then really my final point that I was thinking about was like, can you think about why it would make sense to spend like 8 years or whatever it's been for him to just like become this character and never break character? And then like, okay, well, let's just say at the 10-year mark, he's like, oh, I'm coming out, like this thing was a big joke. I don't know, maybe, possibly. No, we kind of saw that with like, okay, let's look at the Krispy Kreme, aka Froggy Fresh scenario, where this guy kind of had this persona of this like non-self-aware type of rapper who like had the funny like accent and like, you know, just like a really like silly thing. But he would almost always break character, like not almost always, but you know, you see the interviews and it just kind of didn't work, and he's like breaking character and stuff like that. So, but this guy never breaks character. So, but at the same time, maybe that's, I think there's still a tiny little realm of possibility that it's a troll, but I really don't think so at this point. I think it's just a genuine guy doing his thing, not really caring about what anybody thinks. It's not like he's like off the chain, like ridiculous, like Froggy Fresh, aka Krispy Kreme was. Like if that was a real person, it would be like, okay, come on. But this guy, he's just a little different, which is cool. So keep doing your thing, Reviewbrah. So again, is the report of the week a character? Is Reviewbrah real? Is Reviewbrah satire? I think he's a legit dude. Like, I don't think it's satire. I think he's a real dude and he's just doing his thing. So check out his channel in the description. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing. Leave a like on the video. That would be cool. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.